I'm the heroine in an erotic story. My specialty, turning anything hot or cold into something steamy. On the first day I landed in a horror game, the boss told everyone to choose how they wanted to die. I smiled and said, I'll take shortness of breath, trembling legs, glazed eyes, and pleasure so intense I die from it. The boss stared at me, completely speechless. Welcome to the SS level dungeon. Wish. Please choose your cause of death. The moment I landed in the horror game and reunited with my teammates, a strange man appeared in front of us. Thick black mist coiled around his head, hiding his face. His whole presence felt wrong. Shit. The guy with dyed yellow hair cursed. What kind of sick prank is this? You think a few cheap effects will scare me? Nice try. He'd been cursing non-stop since the game started. No matter how the veteran players in our group tried to explain, he was convinced we were all in on some elaborate scam. Now glaring furiously, he marched right up to the stranger and shoved him. I'm warning you. Let me out of here or I'll— What the hell? His hand went straight through the man's body. He stumbled back, eyes wide, staring at his hand in horror, only to watch it dissolve into a red mist before his eyes. What's happening? Help me. Please, someone help me. He cried and crawled toward us, desperate to escape. But within seconds, his whole body burst apart. Blood and flesh splattering across the ground. The system's cold, mechanical voice echoed in the air. Death count. Current survivors, keep up the good work, players. The strange man never moved an inch. He simply repeated in that same flat tone. Welcome to the SS level dungeon. Wish. Please choose your cause of death. Just when everyone was at a total loss, glowing text suddenly scrolled across the air like a live stream chat. Damn, these players are seriously unlucky. Wish has a 0% clear rate. Hardest dungeon ever recorded. The boss grants each player's wish, but always in the most horrifying, twisted way possible. As soon as players enter, they face the final boss. It forces everyone to wish for the way they'll die, then mercifully makes that wish come true. To survive, you have to find the one correct wish. Even top-tier players have failed this one. These newbies don't look like much. How long do you think they'll last? After watching the guy with yellow hair explode right in front of us, no one dared to move. The silence was suffocating, stretching on and on. Finally, the boss lost patience. Its cold, distorted voice echoed through the darkness. Since none of you have a wish, it said, I'll choose for you. A massive scythe appeared from the black mist behind it. Wait, a middle-aged man suddenly yelled, I have one. I know how I want to die. Everyone turned toward him. He swallowed hard and said carefully, I choose to die peacefully of old age. No sickness, no pain. The words had barely left his mouth before everyone's eyes lit up. Someone gave him a thumbs up. Smart move, man. The boss lowered its scythe. As you wish. The middle-aged man exhaled, a relieved smile spreading across his face. One by one, the others chimed in. Same for me. I want to die peacefully of old age too. The boss's voice stayed cold and flat. As you wish. Relief spread through the group. People even started laughing and chatting. Good thing Pete thought of that. What a lifesaver. Yeah, the boss can't touch us now. Guess we've already won. Maybe this is the easiest SS level dungeon ever. Someone joked. I was the only one who stayed quiet, staring up at the sky. More glowing messages flashed across the air, the chat exploding in laughter. Ugh, another bunch wishing to die of old age? How boring. How many times is this now? Every group that enters picks the same thing. Self-righteous idiots. They'll find out soon enough why Wish is ranked SSS. By then, the boss had silently appeared right in front of me. You're the last one, he said, voice low and cold. So, how do you wish to die? Well, shit. Guess this is really the end for me. Before I got dragged into this horror game, I was the heroine of an erotica, waking up every morning in bed tangled up with handsome men. Totally useless at everything else. Expecting me to come up with some clever survival plan. Not happening. I gave up instantly. If I was destined to die here, I might as well go out fulfilling my greatest wish. To turn this bleak world into one giant pleasure heaven. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold, I'll make it steamy. And honestly, even with his face hidden behind that swirling black mist, the boss's broad shoulders, narrow waist, and deep magnetic voice were dead giveaways. The guy was built. Lust makes cowards bold. So without thinking, I said, I'll take shortness of breath, trembling legs, glazed eyes, and pleasure so intense I die from it. The boss stared at me, completely speechless. I added helpfully, oh, and you're the one doing it. He froze, like he couldn't believe